Hi guys, coming to you for another Steel review. Today I'll be looking at Edward Scissorhands, a film I watch every Halloween, like every October time, because it's such starters. Tim Burton is like easily my favourite director. Like his style is so unique. It's so like out there. It's just so dark and like it's so stylized. That's what I mean. Basically, if you haven't seen Edward Scissorhands, it's basically following Johnny Depp, who plays Edward Scissorhands. He is in sort of like this limbo sort of town full of like loads of like it's just normal people, and this like travel salesman comes up to Edward Scissorhands' door and like discovers him with his like sharp fingers, like scissors sort of like there, and you sort of discover like it's mainly through like the point of view of like Edward Scissorhands, and it's mainly like to show him like what he's missing out on, because like they don't specifically say when he was made, but he's like an invention made by Vincent Price, his father like figure. They sort of set him up as being, and he's sort of like a like mad scientist. He went out to like create life, and he created Edward Scissorhands. Pretty good invention actually. He can. So what can Edward Scissorhands do? He can like just cut dog's hair. He can design hedges, give you a haircut. Apart from that, he can't dress himself. He can't actually do as anything else. Like he's not actually that practical as like an actual person. He spends most of the time just like whenever he tries to do anything, he ends up just like cutting his face, or like even though like the design of like Edward Scissorhands is so cool. It's like this leather type outfit with like loads of sort of mechanical strands and like sort of zips everywhere, and he has this weird sort of haircut, and it's really cool. His design is really cool, I would say that, and easily his like weird gothic sort of design sort of like contrasts to sort of like lovely happy design of like all the houses, like all their like hyper violent just like bright colours, like just primary colours mainly. Apart from that, I absolutely adore this film. I easily would say this is one of my favourite films, and like definitely one of my favourite Tim Burton films, like by far. Because like Tim Burton, his like style is just seen throughout the whole film, and it's like his best depiction of his style, because it's just in this film it's very subtle, like how they his style is like sort of shown through his like cinematography style. He has like sort of when his like use of miniatures, just the costume design, it's amazing, guys. If you haven't seen Edward Scissorhands, turn this off, go and watch it, come back, and your life is complete. Now you've physically just your life is all done. You can carry on with your life and never watch it again. Just hold that moment in your mind. Just as you're walking down the street, Edward Scissorhands will just like hit your mind, and you'll be like, oh, Edward Scissorhands, yes. I'd easily say this is a 5 out of 5. It's a great film, fantastic film, and yeah, the acting is phenomenal. As for like the only bad thing about this film is that as it was made like 30 years ago, the special effects used when they're like it's like beginning times, and they have like the future, and you basically have the main actress who has like this old like this makeup to make her look old, and it's dreadful. It looks like her face is like melted away, so you have like all this sort of like lumpy latex sort of molds, and I can see why they didn't do anything with like anything else with like Edward Scissorhands' face, because they literally have like these tiny little latex scars which they use, and apart from that, the only bad thing is literally that little scene, and that scene's literally like 5 minutes, and yeah, it's like an amazing film. You gotta see it. Again, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Watch it now. Watch it. Go watch it. And see you again. Another Steve reviews. Comment below if there's one review. Bye bye.